Hi, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Slow English Podcast, a channel that shares knowledge for holistic personal growth through meaningful books. There is a man like this. His name is Naval Ravikant, born in 1974. He grew up in a poor immigrant family that moved from India to the United States. When he was young, his parents divorced. Life became difficult, scarce, and full of uncertainty. However, despite these hardships, Naval did not just rise to become a billionaire. More importantly, he became a source of inspiration for millions of people around the world through his deep thinking and core principles about life. After graduating from university, Naval established himself in Silicon Valley as a well-known angel investor. He recognized potential early and invested in major technology companies such as Twitter and Uber. But he did not stop there. He also became a successful entrepreneur by founding AngelList, a crowdfunding platform that supports startups. What makes Naval special is not only his early financial freedom, but also his deep inner happiness. In him, material wealth and inner peace do not oppose each other. They exist together. This is something rare in the world of wealthy people. From his own experiences, perspectives, and life philosophy, Naval has openly shared valuable lessons on how to become wealthy without losing inner peace. His insights, shared online, have spread widely, touched hearts, and inspired millions around the world. Naval himself has never published a book. However, a devoted reader and author, Eric Jorgensen, collected, organized, and systematized Naval's writings, interviews, and reflections over more than 10 years. From that effort, the book, The Almanack of Naval Ravikant, was born. It is considered a concise handbook of profound ideas that help people improve their material lives without being trapped in endless ambition, allowing them to live freely, joyfully, and happily each day. If you feel stuck in routine, sacrificing happiness to make money, or living simply but without direction, if you want to experience a life of sustainable wealth, not only financially but also spiritually, then this book may be for you. This book is very simple. It is divided into 2 parts. The first part talks about how to make money. The second part talks about how to live happily. And now, please listen carefully. Part 2. Wealth without luck. How can you become wealthy without relying on luck? Naval's core philosophy is this: making money is a skill. Many people believe that to become rich, you must do business. But Naval emphasizes that business itself is not a skill. He advises not to waste time on shallow business courses because they do not truly teach the skill of making money. Hard work alone does not guarantee wealth. There is a common saying, the harder you work, the luckier you become. But this is only true if you are moving in the right direction. According to Naval, true wealth is never luck or coincidence. Prosperity is not random. It becomes inevitable when you understand and apply the right principles. The first core principle is, seek wealth, not money or status. Before anything else, you must ask yourself, do I truly desire wealth, or am I secretly avoiding it? If you look down on wealth, wealth will avoid you. If you obsess over money, money will also avoid you. Money is simply a way to store and exchange time and value. Status is your position in the social hierarchy. chasing these will not make you wealthy. Naval defines wealth as owning assets that generate income even while you sleep. This means you are not trading your time directly for money. Examples include rental properties, ownership in profitable companies, intellectual property, technology, and digital products. A song, a book, software, online content. All of these can generate income repeatedly. Naval warns that bonds are not ideal long-term assets due to risks such as inflation and company failure. Part 3. Be yourself and productize yourself. The second core principle that helps Naval achieve financial freedom is yourself. So what does yourself mean? It means when you begin by valuing yourself and finding what is special about you. Nowadays, many people struggle with money because we always want to be like others. Others have this degree, so I must also have that degree. Others open a shop, so I must also open a shop. When we try to become someone else, we are only like a character that can be replaced in the game. If you truly want prosperity and wealth, you need to find yourself, discover your uniqueness, your talents, the fields that you truly love and are good at, instead of only focusing on where the salary is high. If you only aim for jobs that make a lot of money, then you are still trading time for money. But making money by trading time cannot create assets for you, because once you stop spending time working, the money will stop coming. There are some people who can make a lot of money by selling their time, for example, dentists, lawyers, sports stars. But we often see that when people have a lot of money, they quickly raise their standard of living. The speed of lifestyle inflation often exceeds the speed of income growth. Therefore, it is not rare that stars, athletes, or players after retirement quickly become poor. Your time, no matter how valuable it is, can never become an asset. Therefore, be yourself, and you must have long-term vision. Long-term vision here is also the third core principle, which is productize yourself. When mentioning this phrase, it may sound like we must find ways to turn ourselves into a commodity or a tool to make money, as if there is selfishness in it. But here, that is not the case. When you write books, write blogs, write code, make videos or podcasts, you are all productizing yourself. There is a saying like this: give me a fulcrum and a lever long enough, and I will lift the whole earth. Productizing yourself is also about finding an effective lever, amplifying your abilities so that more people can access them. So what do people access from you? They receive value and help from you. The author has a way of viewing the nature of money that is very inspiring. The nature of money can be simply understood as a receipt that society uses to record the value you have contributed. When you do something useful for others, society cannot directly repay you with physical goods. So instead, it gives you a piece of paper called money. That piece of paper is a promise that you have helped others, so when needed, you can use it to exchange for what you want. For example, if you grow 1 kilogram of clean vegetables, society owes you 10,000 dong. If you grow 100 kilograms, that number increases to 1 million. This shows that if you want more money, You need to focus on creating more value instead of chasing money itself. Like planting a tree, when you sow seeds, it means contributing. When you take care of it, it means persistence and effort. When harvest comes, money will naturally arrive. Therefore, money is not the goal to chase, but the result of sincerely and persistently helping the world. Part 4. Leverage, Retirement, and How to Live Happily. Productizing yourself is the process in which you improve your personal specialization, then package it into a concrete form so that you can use leverage, meaning sharing and spreading, to help others solve problems, or inspire them, or create useful value from which you gain accumulated assets. This is a process that allows you to contribute more without being limited by time or personal physical strength. The formula to productize yourself is: productizing yourself equals personal expertise combined with leverage. Personal expertise here is what you develop based on the principle of being yourself. It is the part attached to your personality, your natural strengths. These are things that feel easy for you, but are very difficult for others. They are also skills, knowledge, experience, thinking, and unique personality that only you have. They are difficult to train at scale and closely connected to passion that comes from your inner self. Personal specialization must be something you can self-learn and develop on your own. That is why Naval says making money must be a skill that can be self-taught. Any skill that can be trained in large quantities is a skill that anyone can use. It will not help you build sustainable wealth. Only what you self-learn and self-develop becomes your unique ability. The less you crave something, the less anxious you are, the less obsessed you become, and the more you allow things to flow naturally with your heart. You will work in the way you are best at. You will remain persistent, and the quality of your work will gradually improve. If society can train you, then one day society can also write code, use computers, and replace you. So, how do you discover your personal expertise? Naval advises: first, look back at the past. Think about the things you do well naturally, and ask friends, family members, or colleagues what strengths they see in you. Second, try and allow yourself to be wrong. Do not rush to draw conclusions. The process of discovering expertise is a long journey that includes trying many roles, working with many kinds of people, and choosing different opportunities. Third, question yourself daily. What am I really good at? What have I spent the most time doing? What do I focus on without feeling tired? And finally, avoid the trap of trends. Remember, personal specialization is not about chasing technology or the hottest industries. It is about exploiting your innate strengths, especially in creative fields. For example, with the current explosion of AI, many people rush to use AI to create content. There are books and knowledge content created after just a few minutes of typing prompts, without editing, without verification, and without recognition, yet they are still shared. Many people, unable to distinguish between content created with human dedication and content patched together by machines, end up spending time consuming hollow content or numbing content that puts the mind to sleep. The danger is this: if a person only chases speed and trends to make money, they will be dragged into a race to produce more and more, and forget that what readers and listeners truly need is quality, depth, and sincerity. Long-term value is not the fastest thing. It is the most genuine thing. It carries the mark of thinking, experience, and the human heart. That is how you build true personal expertise. The first thing to do is to build a solid foundation. Make sure you master at least 90% of the basic knowledge before going deeper into advanced skills. Second, limit your scope of learning and practice to 1 or 2 core fields, so you have enough time and energy to invest seriously, moving toward mastery and professionalism. Third, read books, maintain this habit regularly, and never stop learning. All of these require long-term persistence, but they create a compound effect, an accumulated value that cannot be seen in 1 or 2 days, yet brings sustainability and depth over the years. Part 5. Happiness, desire, meaning of life, and conclusion. After building personal specialization, you need to create leverage. There are 3 main types of leverage that help you productize yourself, increase income, and accumulate assets. The first type is labor leverage. This is the use of human labor to increase value. For example, Henry Ford revolutionized the automobile industry by hiring thousands of workers, turning them into extended arms, helping expand production scale and increase company profits. The second type is capital leverage. This is the ability to raise money from other people to generate profit. For example, a fund manager needs high credibility to convince investors to entrust tens of billions in capital. When this money is invested effectively, both sides benefit. This is the power of capital. The next type of leverage is zero marginal cost. This is the strongest leverage in the modern world today. It comes from products that can be copied infinitely at nearly zero cost. Bill Gates is a typical example. He created the Windows operating system, and each copy sold almost costs nothing extra to produce. Similarly, online courses. The teacher creates the course once, then provides it to thousands of students on a platform without needing to teach again. Or a video uploaded to different platforms can generate revenue from advertising or affiliate marketing without additional investment. Or an author writes a book once, but if the book sells millions of copies, income grows exponentially. All 3 types of leverage require 2 key factors. First, you must maintain credibility. Second, you must take responsibility. When you combine them, you can turn personal effort into enormous value far beyond the limits of time and physical strength. Naval said that if you have expertise, have responsibility, and know how to use leverage, society will provide you with financial rewards that match the value you create. At that point, you can save a lot of time and become extremely efficient. You do not need to attend meetings just to attend meetings. You do not need to try hard to show yourself. You do not need to use reports to prove your workload. You only need to focus on the real work. He also gave advice to young people that when starting a career, they should seriously think about 3 important issues. Those are where to live, who to live with, and what profession to choose. These 3 choices have deep influence on your entire life. But many of us make these decisions lightly, following crowd trends or other people's expectations. When choosing a job, find a job that makes you feel like you are playing. If you can do that, you will soon reach a true state of retirement. Many people reach retirement goals at age 50 or even 45. But for Naval, retirement has nothing to do with age. He defines retirement as the moment when you no longer sacrifice today for an imagined tomorrow. When you can live fully in the present, enjoy each day with a complete heart, you are truly retired. There are 3 ways to reach this true retirement state. First, accumulate enough passive income to cover living expenses. Second, reduce lifestyle spending to the minimum. Third, do work that you truly love. The ideal way is the third one. When you can be yourself, find the right leverage, and work with joy, you enter a state of retirement even while you are still working. In this state, your mind is relaxed. Creativity flows more easily compared to working under tension, calculation, fear, or conflict. And above is the real way to become wealthy. In the second part next, we will explore how to live happily. Happiness, according to Naval, is a skill and a state that does not need to be chased, because all suffering comes from desire. Naval said that when you live with desire, you are actively choosing unhappiness. One of the people who had the deepest influence on Naval was Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu said in the Tao Te Ching, "Not feeling lacking is happiness." Naval always advises people not to hate money, but to be cautious of greed. If you do not respect money or take it lightly, money will never come to you. But if you live only for money, thinking all day about how to take money from others, your entire life will be full of anxiety and suffering. Chasing external goals only pushes you further away from happiness. Because believing that you must have something to be happy is no different from endlessly chasing money without ever reaching it. Moreover, he advises that when your bank account has more money than before, do not rush to upgrade your lifestyle. Many people, after becoming successful, fall into a spending spiral. Bigger offices, better houses, more expensive cars. When lifestyle increases too fast, you will always feel that you never have enough money. A person living with a sense of lack cannot be themselves and cannot feel happiness. Therefore, to live happily while accumulating assets, we must do 2 most important things. First, develop the ability to live in the present. When you are no longer controlled by expectations or feelings of lack, when you stop seeking happiness from the outside and instead accept things as they are, you can truly live in the present. At this time, you can fully focus and immerse yourself in what you love. You will feel joy and creativity. Accepting and fully living in reality is the key to opening a peaceful life. The second thing is to change your living habits. Stop complaining. Stop getting angry. Stop judging. Break free from negative thinking. These are core positive habits that must be built first. Another very profound point is changing how you use time. Saving time is more important than saving money. This means respecting your time by living with discipline and insight. When you have insight, you no longer waste time on meaningless habits just to satisfy temporary pleasure. Instead, you choose better actions and better habits for yourself. Regarding decision-making, Naval advises, choose the harder path because it often brings long-term advantage. When you cannot decide, It may be a sign that you do not truly want to do something. Once you decide, do not hesitate. Act immediately, but patiently wait for results. In addition, maintain habits of self-care, protect your health, exercise regularly, and practice meditation. These play an important role in maintaining clarity and elevation in life. Finally, Naval believes that life has no fixed purpose or inherent meaning. But the process of experience creates deep value. Each person must find their own meaning in life. And along that journey, you will grow and understand yourself and life more deeply. As the saying goes, the process of searching for meaning is the meaning itself. Most importantly, Naval emphasizes that living truthfully as yourself, living fully in the present, is the key to maintaining a wealthy, happy, and truly meaningful life. Above are the principles that help you become rich both financially and internally from the happy billionaire Naval. Some people may think that there is no concrete method here, only general advice. But to me, the essence of this book is not in detailed instructions. In reality, no one can tell you a specific way to become rich, tell you to buy this stock or invest in that thing. Naval helps us understand core life principles, ignite inspiration, and do priceless work. After listening, you may feel a stirring inside. A stirring that asks you, have I truly lived as myself yet? Have I discovered work I love and created value? Have I productized myself? Have I stopped chasing desire and lived fully in the present? In this competitive and ever-changing world, it is easy to be pulled into the race for money at any cost. Trading time, trading health, trading inner peace, even trading ethics. But the greatest message Naval gives us is this: making a lot of money and having high status is not the destination. The real destination lies on the path you walk. It is experience. It is a way of living where you are free, doing what you love, using your uniqueness to create value and help others. When you are honest with yourself, work from passion, continue learning, and serve the community, wealth and happiness arrive as natural consequences, not things you must chase, fight for, or suffer to maintain. And finally, I wish you that each morning you wake up, you know you have the right to choose, to do what you love, with the people you cherish, in the place you belong. Thank you for listening. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with those who need it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to receive new episodes each week. Once again, thank you very much, and see you in the next episode.